And I can't get this guy here to focus in, but we should be read what they're saying. One of them we're going to use as an ammeter. The other one we're going to use as a voltmeter. The ammeter we'll put into circuit permanently, because what we're going to do is try to measure the current that gets through the sensor when it's on, and of course when it's off. So the current that gets through it when it's supposedly off, this is going to be the leakage current. And then the current that gets through when it's on, that's going to be the operational current, right? Have y'all been reading those things? So the other lab, the other camera I have set up to point at the trainer while we wire the circuit. So what y'all probably have to do is come over here back over to content, because we're going to have to do manufacturer numbers for me. And then under on class guys. So that's what y'all did here. So this is so what we'll do is when y'all make all your recordings, you'll just write it down on a piece of paper, and like we did the circuit, you'll just snap a picture of it and send it to me. So we can't. Lab procedures are basically almost non-existent, guys, because we're not doing labs. And what we're going to do first is we'll look at lab and lab procedure. We're going to do, what I'm going to do is, can y'all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, we can see it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do this lab. We're going to do lab number, we're going to start off with lab number 1 and see how that works. Of course, the first thing you'll see in the lab procedure is, you know, you have to get a lab form and all that kind of stuff. So we're not going to be able to do lab forms. So I'll have to keep your papers that you submit. And we're going to start using an inductive proximity sensor. In fact, we don't have any capacitive proximity sensors here. All we have for proximity sensors is we have our photoelectric proximity sensors, and then we have an inductive proximity sensor. And of course, an inductive proximity sensor senses what? Somebody answer.
Metal.
Metal, right. So this is our first circuit, so that we're going to wire up. And I didn't bring a inductive sensor up here, but let me flip over to the other camera. What was that?
Oh my God.
So you was watching. Okay. So I have my transformer wired up for low voltage, and it's wired up. And then of course the disconnect. This is L1, L2, and L3, and then ground. Let me double check that. I thought ground is on the bottom. On the top. Okay. So it's different on the blue trainers than it's on the white trainers. So I get that confused every once in a while. It's a good thing I checked. And I think y'all can see the mirror. I mean, we might be able to see the meters down here. So here's
A little bar
Yeah, it'll pop off. And, so here's the light one we're going to use. And so, we're going to use, so somebody write down the manufacturer numbers. We'll do that 1 and 2. Everybody okay? And then I'm gonna pause and go back and get an inductive sensor.